Today's video is going to be covering a certain level that's due to release relatively soon, and I just want to give my thoughts on the situation and just inform people on what's happening. So, you probably know him already. He has made a bunch of really popular videos, like 4 million views here, 4 million views here. Basically, a lot of his videos just kind of revolve around either genuinely really popular topic ideas, like the 100 hardest things ever done in Geometry Dash, or the 69 dumbest things ever done in Geometry Dash. But what mostly gets him views is these videos where he basically pays a bunch of money for people to make like decoration, like Best Spike wins $1,000, or Decorate Stereo Madness win $1,000, and these are kind of cool as it's the real only major prize pool that we've ever really seen for the game, and we've gotten some banger levels out of this, like the Stereo Madness one. We got some really good, even mythic rated levels from this. It was really popular, and Wabu's recently done something similar, except he hasn't made it a challenge. This isn't, okay, a contest who can make the best level with a certain amount of money is the cash reward. This is a full-on 8-minute level that he has hired people to make, and allegedly in the level, and I believe it's been said, costs 115,000. I don't know if you can see that. $115,000 to make, which is more than very much most of the United States population's yearly income. So that's pretty crazy, and this has caused drama, unsurprisingly, as everything does. Because basically, a lot of people have been saying that this is a soulless level as it was just made for views, it was just made for the purpose of being popular, as it is a remake of Skeletal Shenanigans, which, you know, is kind of like the cash cow of Geometry Dash levels. A bunch of people hopped on it with shorts and stuff and just made a bunch of videos on it. In fact, Wabu's most viewed video is literally a Skeletal Shenanigans level. But yeah, a lot of people are hating on it because it's a remake of Skeletal Shenanigans. But if we read into it, we can actually see where the budget is going to. What I find interesting the most is he says rent. So I'm assuming that he actually paid for the rent for a lot of people to make this level. Like, it's one thing paying people by the hour to make this level, which he did. A lot of these parts were made by some good creators, and Wabu was paying them to make their part. However, if that's true, it also means he was paying their rent as well. So they were pretty much nearly living for free to make this level, besides, you know, food and bills and stuff. But that's pretty crazy to think about for just one Geometry Dash level. And of course, he's doing other stuff, like he's putting plushies and everything, make money to, you know, make up for this. But it's kind of bittersweet, if that's the best word to say, because sure, this is really cool, like having an $100,000 GD level is really crazy and stuff. However, it does seem like it's just for the popularity, and a lot of people are pointing out that this could have been spent on so much other stuff with the game. This comment here, I kind of agree with. I don't like how they've worded it. They've worded it very negatively, because genuinely this is good for the game, this level. This is good for the creators in it, and I can see they have put effort into it. But I do agree with the main thing this guy's trying to say. With 100,000, you could fund a website where people are able to donate to creators if they enjoy their levels. You could fund a proper GD World Tournament. You can go fund a whole convention for the game. You could simply donate to charities. Yeah, basically, there's a lot of better things that could have been done than put it towards one singular level. And I know the whole level hasn't been shown. We only have a couple of bits here. But, like, I have Dark Odyssey up for an example. Like, honestly, some of these parts, like, the parts in the new Wabu level look good, don't get me wrong, but, like, honestly, I think levels like Dark Odyssey, which are similar length to levels made by one singular person, genuinely look better at some parts. Like, where's the drop of this level? Maybe that's just my old brain thinking and my, like, nostalgia speaking. But, like, I swear that some of these parts look better, and this is made by one guy, way less objects, and isn't based on anything at all other than the creator's own level. It isn't like skeletal shenanigans where, oh, this is the most popular level in the game, let's just remake that. And so, like, is 100,000, is this level going to be worth 100,000? Like, it feels like something that could be made with 100th of that budget. Keep in mind that this level was built by Believe for Wabu's $1,000 contest, okay? So, is this level that they're making going to be 100 times better than Rage Quit? Because in order for this to be fair, because people loved the contest for this level, and they loved the Bullies level here. So in order for Skeletal Shenanigans, the extreme version, to feel like it was worth the money spent, it's gonna have to be like 100 times better than that. Which I just don't see this happening. In fact, it might not even be as good. It might not even get there at all. I do want to preference, can people like stop hating on this, but there's a lot of hate comments, and while I agreed this probably wasn't the best thing that could be done with the money, I agreed it feels slightly cash grabby, but keep in mind, 100,000, obviously it's going to be Skeletal Shenanigans, that's the remake, because Wabu needs a popular enough level to where people will actually, you know, donate and buy the plushies and make back the money. Because 100,000 is a lot for a creator with not even 250,000 subs. So keep that in mind, and also, the creators did put in effort, like, 9,000 hours of work spent. Is a lot of hours. My entire time on Geometry Dash has totals out to like 2,000, maybe 2,500. 9,000 hours is crazy. So it's clear effort has been put into this, and I don't want any hate to go towards this. But I completely understand if you disagree with this level existing and having that much money put into it, because I also agree with that statement. I think that 10,000 probably would have been enough to do all this. But 100,000, it just seems like we could have done so much better stuff for the game. But again, no hate to it. I do wish the project good luck. I can't wait to see what it looks like in full when it releases. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll stop dragging this out, and peace.